Hey y'all. So, chances are, if you're watching this video, you think that you're a boring person. Or worse, you know that you're a boring person, which, let's be honest, with ourselves here. If this kind of looks familiar to you, you're talking about something, but the other person just seems uninterested, uh, you're probably not like this girl. This girl is very into it. Shorty in the red is just like, I'd rather be literally doing anything else. I'd rather be watching paint dry. I might as well be. Or when someone else is talking, you don't feel interested in what they're talking about. But you might not be boring because of, I have nothing to talk about. Maybe you are an interesting person. Maybe you do have stuff to say, but you're kind of like this. I like to go skiing and stuff, and I don't know. Do y'all want to go get food or something later? I mean, I don't know. It's up to you. If you're just kind of, you might just be a neutral person. You don't really push people in either direction. You're not like, hey guys, I'm kind of hungry, and then suddenly everyone else is hungry, and yeah, we all know someone like that. If you were that person, it's pretty cool. Maybe you are introverted though, and you don't really polarize people. What does that mean? Polarizing is when you kind of push someone in either direction, where someone will talk to you and they will feel a different way than when they first talked to you. And wow, that's really interesting. I never thought about it that way. Where they're like, man, I actually really agree with you on that. Or when you're able to disagree and uphold that way of thinking, this is how I think, and you can justify it, that earns you a lot of respect. I noticed that the more I kind of have my own opinion, the more respect I actually got, which is kind of interesting. It led to more conflict, but more respect, even if we disagree. Another thing is, you might have opinions. You might know about stuff. You might think that, this is how I think. But they're not your own beliefs. They're beliefs that you've kind of gotten from other people and then regurgitated. And it's kind of a summary of all the content that you consume. So if you're, I don't know, I'll give a random example. Hey, one of your friends is like, hey, you trying to go hang out with my friend? He just came over here from Spain. Yeah, he's only here for a week, and it's getting late. It's actually, Andrew Huberman says that you need the best hours of sleep are between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m., so I can't hang out. It's you're gonna get more benefit from hanging out with this random dude from Spain, because that's cool. He has a different life from you. Completely different, probably. I mean, I've never been to Spain, but I imagine it's pretty cool, right? So, think about that. If there's an interesting thing that comes up, take advantage of that. That's so cool. People have lived a different life than you have, and you got to realize that. Which kind of leads me to my next point. Individuality. You are your own person. You have gifts within you. I have gifts within me. I've done things that you haven't done. I've seen things that you haven't seen. I've been places that you haven't been. So have you, though. You've been places I haven't. You have met people I have not met, which means I can learn something from you, and you can also learn something from me. Of course, some people are just not very interesting at all, which is that'll be the next part of the video. But this is more, you should lean into who you actually are. Everybody is a person, which is a saying I've kind of started to think about. It's obvious, but everyone has their own gifts within them. I'm not going to go around the route of, hey, everyone's special, because if everyone's special, then no one's special. But everyone was born with some sort of gift, maybe a talent, that they just haven't found yet. I really like music. I have interests in the anatomy, nuclear power, stuff like that. You probably have interests like that too. You just haven't found them. You haven't lived enough life to actually have found what you really do like. Another thing, be more interested in people. I'm not just saying be superficial and be like, oh, dude, that's so cool. That is insane.
We had a job last year where the gas station was built on a hill. A hill? That's so badass!
I'm referring to actually be more interested in people when you're talking to them. And here's a quote I wrote out. I'm grateful for others because they have lived a different life with different experiences and might know something I do not know. Let me say that again. From a logical standpoint, they've seen things I haven't seen. They have heard things I haven't heard. They have seen things I haven't seen. They've been places I haven't been. I've already said this. But if that doesn't work, there you could also hit it from a spiritual angle. If you believe in God, hey, God made everyone individually. God made everyone in his image. God made people so they would be different. The thing that makes us human is that we are all different. We have differences. We celebrate those differences. So I can read this and I can believe this, and it helps me actually be more interested when I'm talking to people. So I'm actually engaged. I'm not in my head. I'm like actually processing what they're saying, and I'm thinking about what they're saying instead of thinking about what I'm going to say when they're done talking. Like, when will this person shut up? When will this person shut up so I can get my opinion in? But yeah. The next part of the video is going to be actionable steps you can take if you don't know where to start with this. If you like, well, what do I do? How can I get more experiences? How can I learn more stuff? How can I build a character? Well, that's going to be for the next part of the video. But if this is just good for you, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Okay, so for the actionable steps, if you kind of think like, yeah, my personality is fire. All right, here's some stuff you can try out that'll give you the opportunity to build up. Hey, like I've lived a bit of life, so I have my own individual opinions. Also, put your phone away. It's like right off the bat. Raw dog life, brother. All right, so get some hobbies. I just listed out a bunch of random stuff. Learn how to cook. Learn how to play chess. Learn a new sport. Learn an instrument. Learn how to ride a unicycle. Find random stuff by just taking every opportunity that comes your way. Not every single one, obviously. But for the most part, life is going to give you random stuff you can do. And why not just do it? Don't live so neurotically like, oh, but it's not optimal to do this or whatever. Like, go jump off a cliff into some water, safely or whatever. But, like, be smart about it. Look for stuff to do. The reason you might be boring in this way is because you just don't do anything. Like, I know way too many people are like, yeah, like, I play my sport, and like I go to school, and my grades are alright, but and, like, I got my girlfriend, and like I go on a trip like sometimes with like my family and like maybe my friends. I caught a fish like twice. It's like, sure, okay, cool, but there's so much more stuff you could be doing. If you have ever heard the term Renaissance man, it's like like a dude, or I guess a girl, but like whatever. Just someone who has a lot of random stuff that they can do. I'm pretty good at chess. I'm pretty good at music. I'm pretty good at some just random stuff. I'm not very good at sports, so I've kind of tried to I've tried to work out that, that part of my brain. Find random stuff to do that's going to challenge you. That's going to break your death routine or whatever. You ever seen like the ants that like follow like the pheromones and they're just going in a circle and then they literally do that until they die? It's like that can happen to people. That does happen to people. The thing that's sad about it is like you might not even know you're in one until it's too late. Boom. Philosophy. I learned that off of Animal Channel. But get some hobbies, dude. Because just going to the gym, playing Fortnite, and sometimes hanging out with your friends, that's boring. I mean, it might not be to you, but to other people, they're gonna be like, well, like, there's this dude just, he sends me memes. So, I mean, that's kind of it. Maybe we have like a deep conversation once every couple months. It's like, just try new things, dude. Be more interesting. Get a job. Maybe it's a dangerous job. Maybe it's a factory job. There's probably a factory. There's a factory, Tesla factory, just opened up right near me, a couple miles away, and it's like that would be cool. Work there for a day or two, maybe a week. See how crappy that might be to just be laboring. So then that might give you motivation to go get a side hustle or something. That's another thing. Get a side hustle. It's money. Go mow some lawns. Go clean some windows. Go power wash some sidewalks. Go flip clothes on eBay or something. Make it unique. Meet new people at the job. What were we just talking about in the earlier parts of the video? Everyone has something to offer. Everybody. That guy across the street, he's got something to offer. Just do something that, I mean, you don't even have to work at the job forever. It's just like, I worked at, I don't know, a poster store. I learned how to make signs and stuff. Like, I did drop shipping where I was kind of like a drop shipper's apprentice. Like, I don't know many people that can say that. Like, that's just random, right? It's not like, oh yeah, like I memorized 150 digits of pi. Like, boring. Don't do boring stuff. Do cool stuff. Yeah, I did drop shipping for a while. It's pretty sick. I mean, that might be boring to some people, but I learned a lot from that job. Something else is like, dude, we're going to move to this section just because. Go somewhere new. Or, no. We're going to move to this section because there's something I want to say. If you had a bad experience with like trying new things, oh, my parents made me take clarinet lessons for 5 years and I was never even that good. It's like, don't get mad about that. Like, what did you learn? Nothing. You learned that you didn't like clarinet? I mean, I guess. And like maybe you learn like another instrument. I mean, maybe like I kind of want to learn like violin. Like, I don't know. It's a random example, but try to apply that to your life. Did you learn something? Probably. I did probably like at least like 5 different sports growing up. I only stuck with each of them for like 1 to 2 seasons, if that. Cub Scouts, I didn't really do it for that long. Do I regret it? No, because I learned I didn't like them. I didn't like some of the people. I learned stuff. I didn't just get nothing from that experience. In every experience, in every failure, there's something to learn. There's something to grow you as a person, grow your character, grow how you see the world. Go somewhere new. There's so many places in where I live that I've just never been to. So when I hear someone say, oh, but there's nothing to do where I live, it's like, have you been everywhere? Probably not. Have you been to every park? Have you been on every street? Have you been on every trail? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Talk to 3 random strangers, getting to know more people. You might meet someone at, I don't know, your job, the gym, your club, a coffee shop, a bar, whatever. Drink responsibly, or just not at all. It's up to you. You're an individual. You make the decision. You might meet someone at these places that becomes a companion for life. Sounds kind of cringe, but like, it's true. Try a new type of food. Oh, there's a Greek place that just opened up down the road. You trying to go? Yes. Why not? Maybe you've never had Indian food. Maybe you've never had Mongolian food. Maybe you've never had French cuisine. I don't know. Try something new. Maybe you learn, I actually really like this. And boom. What was it? You learned how to cook. Boom, right there. You learned how to cook, right? So now you can incorporate those seasonings that you enjoyed into your own cooking. Boom. Cultural icon right there. Try a side hustle. We talked about that. Break your routine productively. Don't be like, oh, you know what? Like, I've kind of just been, going to my job and stuff. And it's like, you know what? Like, maybe I'll just like, I don't know, waste a bunch of time today and just like sleep in today. That's not what I mean. Go do something cool. Go to a lake. Go rent a jet ski with your friends. Go on a hike. Go on a ruck march, if you know what that is. Highly recommend it. Go on a bike ride. Go on a unicycle ride, my brother. Just do something cool. Break your routine productively. What was I talking about? That death spiral. You're just going to keep going, following the guy in front of you, and then it's too late. Break it. Go for a PR, a personal best on something. If you're a runner, try to break your fastest mile time, your fastest 2-mile time. Just do a sprint just for fun, just because, even if you're not a runner. Break your best PR on basketball. See how many hoops you can shoot within 5 minutes or something. I don't know. Break a PR in the gym. Maybe you've kind of just been maintaining. Get that bench up. Add 10 to your previous. Do it. Why not? Life is too short to be okay with, you know what? I like being, mediocre. I know, like, fair enough, if you are genuinely good with where you're at, you don't want to push anything. Maybe you're making progress after an injury. Fair enough. Don't be stupid. Don't make bad decisions. Use your own intuition because you are your own individual. But just try it. Bring a ball or frisbee to a popular park. Just do it. What do you think we did when we were little kids? When we were like 5 years old? What do you think we did when we were little kids? You roll the ball to the kid by accident. You meant to kick it in the goal, but it went to the kid over there. He kicks it back. Hey, you trying to come play? Yeah, why not? Throw the frisbee to the random person at the park. Don't be too cool for like random stuff like that. Break your cycle. Don't be okay with, you know what, I'm not doing like that good, but I'm okay with that. Because things can be better. Things can be better. Realize that. And now, last part. What not to do. Don't hurt anybody. Don't just burn bridges just because. Be like, you know what? Don't hurt anyone. Don't pull pranks on people just like dangerously. Don't hurt yourself. But take risks. Live on your edge. If you've read this book, you would know that. Highly recommend it. Live just like on your edge, just past it. Don't do drugs. Don't be neurotic about this. Just take my words with a grain of salt and be like, you know what, like maybe I'll try to break the cycle. I'll try to find a new hobby. I'll join a club. I'll try Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Maybe I'll try karate. Something. And of course, you know what, I'll let y'all read that. Don't. Do not do this. Can I read that? Do not stay in your comfort zone. Because stagnating, being like, you know what? I'm here and I'm good with that. No. Oh, I'm playing Fortnite. Like, I'm having fun. Sometimes I play Minecraft. That's how I break my cycle. I play different. That doesn't translate to real life. Fair enough, like, oh, I'm playing video games with my uncle who lives far away or whatever. I don't know. You make your own decisions. I tried badminton. I sucked. It doesn't get smaller. No. I tried something. I failed, but that's okay. What's another thing? Drawing. Oh, I took a couple painting classes, but I'm not good. Okay, well, cool, whatever. Your boundaries grew. I tried piano, and I did like it. Okay, well now I like piano. Now I'm playing in a band. Now I'm getting better. Now I'm found something I really enjoy. Now, just by trying something new, all these different things, you found something that you really enjoy. Take my words with a grain of salt, obviously, but come on, man. Be your own person. Don't just follow what everyone else is doing. Take these actionable steps if you think you have a good personality, you just don't do a lot of stuff. Find friends who do different stuff than you. But other than that, thank you for watching. Have a great day.